I had the best day at Magic Kingdom for rides, and I didn't use any lightning lanes. And I'm about to show you how I did it. Hi, I'm Christina, and I want your next family vacation at Disney World to be so magical. I had the best day here at Magic Kingdom by myself. It was a mom day without my kids. And I did over 10 rides without using any lightning lanes, and not just the filler attractions either, but the big rides. Like, I did all of them. And along the way, I'll share with you my best tips for navigating your Magic Kingdom day with your family. And I'll end the video with my favorite spot to view the fireworks. It might surprise you. Actually, it probably will. So here's how I did it. Let's go back to the morning and I'll show you where I started. Okay, it is 9:48 right now. The park has been open for 48 minutes for everyone, and it's been open for an hour and 18 minutes for hotel guests. And it is spring break time, so we are gonna see how many rides we can do. Let's do this. And if you would like a free guide to all the attractions at Walt Disney World, check the description below and click that link. Okay, we're gonna go over here to Tomorrowland because it is Mom's best day, and I am Mom, and I am without my children, so I don't have to worry about height requirements or anything like that, so I'm gonna ride Tron. So I've only been on it once. So that will be our first ride, and it will be a long wait. Last I checked, it was an hour wait, so it's probably more now. So to have your best day here at Magic Kingdom, I would recommend getting here 30 minutes before rope drop, as in the time the park opens, whether you're a hotel guest or not. 30 minutes before the open time is the best time, and then aim for your must-do ride. So which rides should you prioritize first thing in the morning? Well, I would recommend 4 options. Choose whichever one you want to do most. There's TRON Lightcycle Run, which is a motorcycle-like roller coaster. It's the newest ride here at Magic Kingdom. Or there's Dwarfs Mine Train in Fantasyland, and that's an outdoor roller coaster and like mine cars that you kind of swing. It's really fun. Those two get the highest wait times the fastest. Also Peter Pan in Fantasyland, which has no height requirement. Anyone can go on, but the wait times do get pretty high throughout the day. So that's a good one to do first, especially if you have young kids. Also Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which typically has a lower wait time in the morning because people don't want to get wet first thing in the morning. So probably a good one to do like in an hour after the park opens. That's probably might be the best to do second. But none of these rides are close to each other. So you're going to be walking a lot first thing in the morning, but you can get a lot done. Or if you have small children, I recommend hitting Fantasyland because you'll be able to get in the most rides in the least amount of time. Okay, TRON complete. It does have a 48-inch height requirement, so just keep that in mind when you have small kids. But there are lots of waiting areas, lots of benches that you can sit at and wait for rider switch, which is where you go and get a rider switch pass connected to your ticket, so that 1 or 2 people can wait with the person that can't go while the others go on the ride. And then when you switch off, the people that are waiting get to go in the lightning lane queue. So much faster line, so you don't have to wait as long. But I don't recommend sitting and waiting. I recommend going and doing other things. Yeah, I recommend going experiencing other things in the park. with small kids that you can do while you wait. I'm not a sit and wait kind of person. While I'm waiting, I like to go do other things or eat. So in Tomorrowland, you have the People Mover and Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor and Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters and Carousel of Progress. None of those have any height requirements. So you can easily take any kid, anyone, to enjoy those while you wait for the others to enjoy Tron Ride. Now, I did wait 55 minutes. Was it worth it? Yeah, it's a big ticket roller coaster. I would say yes. I wouldn't want to wait more than an hour though. The line moves slow. So just keep that in mind. It's gonna take a while. Okay, right now it is 11:15 and all the best rides have at least a 45-minute wait. And I know that a lot of them will ebb and flow throughout the day. Tiana's Bayou Adventure probably will only go up, and that's at solid 45 minutes right now. Space Mountain, 45 minutes, that will ebb and flow. So right now I'm gonna go find somewhere to eat because I am hungry. That's why you eat. And then check the wait times as we go. Pecos restaurant. We got seating right here. Exit right over there. More seating right there. And then if you look over here, there's a ramp that will take you into Adventureland. To a pirate themed seating area. When I got here, there was no one in here. Now people are here, so maybe people do know about this, but it's a really cool bonus seating area, air conditioned, and it opens out into Adventureland. There's a pirate coat and hat over there. Oh, this is cute. And I got the tamale with cherry barbecue Coke pork. So I'm excited. I haven't had great Mexican food here at Pecos Bills. Not compared to the Mexican food in California, but I have hopes. Okay, so the food, that tamale, it was really good. I would get that again. That's so far been like one of the best Mexican quick service meals I've had here in Florida. That's a big statement, I know. But yeah, the tamale was quite delicious. There was nothing in it. It was just tamale. And the cherry barbecue Coke pork on top tasted like sweet pork. And I like that. If you don't like that, probably if you like sweeter meat, then it's probably not for you, but it was really good. They also have a chipotle chicken option too. But the rice and the beans, it was a very satisfying meal. Next, let's go float around on the Bayou. At the time of this recording, Thunder Mountain is closed, but it will be reopening, I believe, later this year. I'll caption that and let you know. 45 minutes. That's doable. This is what a 45-minute line looks like. smells like beignets in this room. Front row, let's get wet. Anticipation. Ow! Delayed splash.
Tiana wasn't kidding, y'all. This time to go there and she found to play. Hallelujah. To the party.
Okay, my hair is wet. That was a nice, refreshing ride. Oh, I do love the new storyline and the theme. I know a lot of people miss Splash Mountain. I say Splash Mountain instead of Tiana's Bayou Adventure because Splash Mountain is a lot easier to say. But I like the story. I love that they gave Tiana a ride. And it was about a 45-minute wait. Was it worth the 45 minutes? Yes, I think so. Again, nice, refreshing ride. My hair is wet. Would I wait longer than that? Probably not. Because most of the queue is outside, so I can move kind of slow. So it's not as fun. Riverboat. There's a secret room on here. Comfy seating and air conditioned. So we're gonna go to the top level. Okay, so this is Tom Sawyer's Island, which will be closing maybe sometime this year or the end of the year. I'm not really sure. Disney hasn't announced it. But fun fact, even though it's an island, wildlife does show up. Once I saw a real deer, and that was really cool. So we'll see if we can see any. That yellow building right there used to be a restaurant. Quick service snack restaurant. But I don't think it's open since COVID. The only way to get to Tom Sawyer's Island is via raft. But yeah, Disney's planning on filling all this in and putting in a Cars ride. Let's do It's a Small World. Why not? 15 minutes isn't bad. Good nap ride. So right now, Peter Pan is 60 minutes. And Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is 65. And it's about 45 minutes of the parade. So I'm going to take advantage of parade time and go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Okay, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train just dropped to 40 minutes. I think I'm going for it. So here's a fantastic tip. If you are not interested in the parade, I do recommend seeing the parade. It is fantastic. Festival of Fantasy Parade. You can see Fantasyland Disney characters and princesses and a dragon that breathes fire. Awesome. But it is also a fantastic time to do very popular rides like Dwarfs Mine Train because the wait times go down significantly. 40 minutes for a Dwarfs Mine Train? Okay. 45 minutes for Tiana's, 55 for TRON. I'm doing good today. Now look at it. That line was not there before. 16 minutes. 16 minutes. That 40-minute wait was not accurate. That just makes it more magical, right? When there's when the wait time is actually lower than it's posted. So 5 or 10 minutes after the start of the parade, get on that mine train. Just so you know, that is a 38-inch height requirement. It is faster than Goofy's Barnstormer, but not as fast as TRON, if that helps you gauge speed in which your kid would be able to handle it. But yeah, the line is so long now. Oh, I think it's going to be 70 minutes. Big Top Souvenirs, which is also a candy store, was giving out free samples of their caramel apple. They are nuts, just so you know. Alright, now let's go to my favorite areas of Magic Kingdom. Fantasyland, which is it technically still New Fantasyland or just Fantasyland? And we're gonna go under the sea on Ariel's Undersea Adventure. Journey of the Little Mermaid. I do love this more than at Disneyland because it is inside Prince Eric's castle. It's like food I've never seen open before. Tavern, which I recommend for breakfast because they have those giant cinnamon rolls. So I am a DVC member and I just tried going to the new DVC lounge and they are closed, but they did bless me with a brand new pen, which is really cool. Okay, I need to sit for a little bit and some air conditioning. So I'm gonna head to Mickey's PhilharMagic, which is magical. It's a 3D show where Donald goes through classic Disney movies. And it's kind of a 4D experience, actually, not just 3D. And it's constantly running, so you're not going to need to wait more than 15 minutes. So just a tip, if you're coming here with littles and you go into Mickey's PhilharMagic, it can get pretty loud. I heard some kids screaming and you do get splashed on a little bit. So just know that going in is a 4D experience, but it's super cute. Next, let's head on over to Space Mountain because it's a 25-minute wait right now. So let's do it. Now Space Mountain is not exactly like the Space Mountain if you've been to Disneyland. This one is more like the Matterhorn. You sit tandem style and it gets really bumpy.
Turns, sudden drops, and stops.
Okay, that was actually really fun. Last time I was on it, I was there's two sides. There's Alpha and Omega. I was on the Omega side, and that was a few years ago, and it was just so rough. Like, it felt like the Matterhorn at Disneyland, if you've been on that. It still wasn't smooth, but it was much better on the Alpha side and a lot more fun. So if you have a choice, I recommend the Alpha side versus the Omega side. I don't know, that's just my experience. If you've been on it, let me know what your favorite side is, Alpha or Omega. People Mover was down and now it's back up, and I think it might be my favorite ride here at Magic Kingdom. I think the reason I love this ride so much is because it usually has a short wait. It's a long ride, and you get a great view of everything. Oh, took the red one.
Transfer to green and red line. Don't worry, your express train keeps on.
I mean, look at that view.
Right by 2 of my favorite spots.
If you have back problems, I do not recommend going on this ride. Not the People Mover, but the Cars ride here. It really jerks you around, and no matter how much you steer, it still goes everywhere. I needed that. It was such a nice, relaxing ride. Yeah, some of my favorites here. And I think I'm gonna do another one of my favorite rides, which is actually my favorite ride at Disneyland. But before I do that, I'm gonna go to a Mad Tea Party and just sit in my teacup. I don't do spinny rides, and especially ones that are close to the exhaust smell at Tomorrowland Speedway. Their teacups and Tomorrowland Speedway are like right next to each other, so you get a whiff when the wind blows of exhaust, which makes me nauseous. So I'm gonna go on the teacups, but I'm not gonna spin it, and hope that helps. I don't know. My husband loves to spin it, so it's hard to go on it with him. So you just can't help it. I love it. And my girls love it, though.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway.
It's nice. I like this. You know, spinning. Kind of going. Oh, I'm spinning. I'm not doing that. Okay, that's pretty fun. I was fine. I didn't get nauseous. Woohoo! That's exciting. I now can do teacups. I know this now. As long as I don't spin it. So probably not with my husband. So we are about to do one of my favorites, where dead men tell no tales. matey. I might regret saying that. Oh well. Here we go. Adventureland, which is the only land I haven't really been in, except to eat. This scene. Here's a little Easter egg for you. Does the captain and the flute player look familiar?
Nor this here Genie. Rolling the vessel and even hijacking behind his yellow.
Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean complete. I do love that ride. Not as much as the one at Disneyland. That's still my favorite. But what's different here is the queue. You are actually in like Port Royal Fort, and it is awesome. Next, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Yummy dinner. I've had it before and it's delicious. And it's gonna be where I'm gonna watch the fireworks. So, let's go. Nope, not in Magic Kingdom anymore. I'm at the Trader Sam's Terrace, located at the Polynesian Resort. And this is where I'm gonna watch the fireworks from. Show you the menu. They also have an inside, which is where they have the special effects, but I'm fine outside. I will be getting the Kahlua pork tacos. I've had them before and they were delicious. The free fireworks show. Awesome. Well, that was my best day ever here at Magic Kingdom. Flying solo, but doing so much. Would I have been able to do that with kids? I gotta say, honestly, not as easily, but it was still so fun. Let me know in the comments which ride that you would make a priority on your best Magic Kingdom day. And the reason why I wanted to watch the fireworks from a Disney hotel instead of there on Main Street. Yeah, on Main Street, if you've never seen it, I highly recommend that because you get the projections on the castle and on the Main Street buildings and all of that, and it's beautiful. And of course, you get front center how the fireworks are meant to be seen. But today, I didn't want that. I wanted a relaxing environment to watch the fireworks, to eat some yummy tacos, and just to relax in a very relaxing, calm Disney resort environment. So I highly recommend exploring the resorts while you're here, not just the parks. That song, Happily Ever After, is just beginning, and I feel like that's true for this channel. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. If you want to support us and learn how you can bring the Disney magic home, check out our Patreon because we have great ideas for you on your vacation and at home. And the link to Patreon is in the description below. And since I'm here at the Polynesian, why don't you go ahead and check this video out where we do a tour of the new Island Tower. It's beautiful, I promise. So if you haven't yet, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more family vacation tips. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a very magical day. Bye.